was filming this whole entire time. No, I wasn't. So, that's great. Hello, thank you so much for coming back to watch today's video. Happy May 1st. I can't believe it's May 1st. This year is flying by. It is time for our monthly foundation review, and I thought I would go ahead and retry an oldie because it's been a super long time since I've tried the L'Oreal True Blend foundation. So if you'd like to see if this 10-year-old foundation, yeah, it's been out for 10 years, if it's still any good, if it's worth picking up, then please keep on watching. Like it says, I do upload a daily video all about budget beauty, so make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. You can bookmark the page. You can also become a member of this channel by hitting the join button down below. It is $4.99 a month. You get videos 2 days early. You get to use special emojis, earn stickers, and I'll also be doing twice monthly members only live streams. So if you want to do that, that's cool. If not, that is still cool too. Still daily uploads. Okay, so I did purchase this on Amazon for like $3. I'd recommend checking out Amazon first. Obviously, it's going to depend on the shade, but on the L'Oreal website, this is still sold. It's still sold in stores, and on their website, it's $10.99. So Amazon is way cheaper. I would recommend checking out Walmart, places like that, but it's probably been like 10 years since I've tried this. So I'm excited to see how it is. I did pick up it in Cool Creamy Natural. It's C3. I do have a cool skin tone. I'm kind of like Miss Piggy Pink. But anyway, so this is supposed to be like a medium coverage, super skin-like foundation. So I'm excited to try it. I washed my face, put on some sunscreen, did my brows. I just tinted my brows again today, so they're a little dark. Hopefully, once I get some more makeup on, they won't look as crazy. But anyway, you get your standard 1 fluid ounce. It's still in the old-fashioned packaging. It doesn't have a pump. But I remember when this came out, the commercials for it, and yeah, I remember trying this, but I was also like super oily, super acne covered. So yeah, I don't even remember what I thought of it just because it's been that long, but I'm giving it a good shake. It sounds pretty liquidy. And I do have some stuff to cover today. Doesn't really have a scent. Let's see here. I'm just going to get my poof here. And it's my last clean poof. I have to wash brushes and wash makeup poofs today. Needs to happen. Okay. So I'm just what's kind of on the lid or around the, we're just going to, but yeah, it is super liquidy. Okay, I'm going to start with that much. I really am trying to cut down on foundation use. I do have some spots to cover. These are in that kind of crusty stage, but we'll see. Wow, I think I did a pretty good match. Because like I said, I bought this on Amazon, so I'm like, I don't know. I really have the bad habit of going too light, but then sometimes I go too dark. But that still looking a little tiny bit yellow. Maybe I have like hot pink skin. So that little bloop that I did, it did cover this part of my face. It did really good coverage. It did a really good job covering that spot. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to dip into the actual lid because there is quite a bit of product in there. And that's one thing I do remember about this product is that it was messy. But I do agree so far, it does look very, very skin-like. Yeah, it looks really pretty. It's very thin, so I think that's definitely helping with where it's not a thick foundation. You know what I mean? Looks beautiful though so far. I mean, we just applied it, so it could oxidize, it could separate. I mean, there's a lot of things. I'm just, okay. They really need to change this up and give it a pump. It's 2022. You know what I mean? I mean, we've moved past not having pumps. I mean, I guess CoverGirl also has their original CoverGirl, like the Noxzema scented foundation and like the sensitive, you know what I'm talking about. They still have that, and doesn't have a pump, but we need a pump. Okay, it still feels pretty tacky, but it looks really pretty. And it does just kind of blend right into the skin. I think if you used a brush, I think you'd have to work it a little bit more, but with a poof, really, really pretty. And I think this would be really pretty with a sponge as well. If you like using sponges, I think it would definitely take down the coverage, but it does seem buildable. Looks really, really nice. I'm impressed so far. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and speed through putting on some concealer underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to be finishing up my Coty Airspun. Just that way, this is just a very middle of the road powder. It's not mattifying, it's not luminous, it's just a setting powder. And it's one of the powders I know the best when it comes to, you know, everything. This doesn't extend makeup wear really, so we'll definitely see how this lasts. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I got chores to do. Sean and I are going out to the secondhand store. We need to go pick up tobacco because we do roll our own cigarette. I mean, yeah. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to talk through a little bit of this, but let me go ahead and finish my concealer, Catrice True Skin, and then I'll set it. We'll see how it's looking like when it's set. Okay, so this is what it's looking like powdered. It definitely still looks like a natural finish. I mean, you can see my forehead, my nose. It still feels a tiny bit like almost tacky. I didn't want to over powder just because too much powder it's pretty much never a good thing, but it's looking really, really pretty on the skin. Really good coverage. I really thought I'd have to go with concealer on my two. This one's peeking through a little, but really nice medium coverage. I'll go and like stand by my window and do like natural lighting. I'll also do a flash test, but so far I think that the L'Oreal True, the True Skin, what is it called? True Match is really, really pretty. And pat on the back for me. I think I did a really good job picking a shade because I think it looks pretty decent, but we'll see in natural lighting. So here's that. Okay, I'm standing right in front of an open window. You can probably hear a little bit of car noises because I still have like the actual window open. But this is what it's looking like in natural lighting. I don't have like the ring light on. Once again, I think it's still a really, really good match. And I think it looks really, really pretty. Very, like I said, it's very, very pretty. So I'm impressed. I will see you guys here in a couple of hours. I'll have more makeup on, obviously. I'll be out in my pajamas, but I think it looks pretty, and I'm impressed so far. Still a little tiny bit tacky, but yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Hello. Okay, so I am dressed. Kind of did my hair. Not really, though. But this is what the foundation is looking like. It's been about 4 hours. I didn't put any highlighter up on my forehead. A little bit of settling into my forehead lines. What's new? That's pretty normal. But I do have to say the foundation's looking really, really nice. I went with more of a natural look today, where the foundation's very skin-like. I didn't feel like it was going to be appropriate to do like a full face of glam. But yeah, I mean, I still think it looks nice. Um, yeah, I mean, once again, this is a natural lighting. I'm in my living room, obviously, but I think it's still looking really, really nice after about 4 hours. We're going to be getting out of here soon, but yeah, this is what the L'Oreal True Match Foundation is looking like. It's starting to look a little luminous. I don't know if my oils are coming through. Still feel pretty set, but yeah, I will see you guys here. I'll probably check in the car, but it's looking pretty nice. Didn't use any primer, so my pores are like, hello. But besides that, it's from far away, it looks beautiful. So I will see you guys here in a little while in like car lighting. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you here in a bit. Hello. Okay, so we are in the car. We are out and about. So I've had my foundation on for about 5.5, almost 6 hours, and I have to say, in natural lighting, like really natural lighting, ooh, those pores. But foundation is still looking decent. What do you think about the color match?
It looks good.
You think it looks good? I think it looks good too. So anyway, but this is where we're sitting at. I'm having a little bit of wear down, like where my nose pads for my sunglasses are sitting, but besides that, I think it still looks pretty good. So I will be doing my final check-in at home in a little while. So I'll see you in a little while. Hello. Okay, so it is getting to the end of my day here. I've had the L'Oreal True Match foundation on for 8.5 hours, going on 9, and I have to say, it looks pretty good for, it looks pretty good. It's definitely gathering around my nose creases, and it's just like super slick. So my oils are definitely coming through. It was like 60 today, so it wasn't super hot. It wasn't cold by any means. I didn't sweat or anything, but I think next time I use this, I'm definitely going to use a mattifying like a mattifying and then a pore filling primer in my problem areas, because as you saw in the car in a little bit here, as my oils come through and as it gets more dewy, it definitely, like even pores on my forehead that I usually don't have a problem with, are pretty noticeable. But I do think it's a really nice foundation. I think if you have a normal to dry skin type, I think this would be perfect. I think if you do have combo skin, as long as you're doing a good prep beforehand, using the right primer, right powder. If I used a mattifying powder, definitely would have helped. But I think it's a really nice foundation. I feel like it faded a little bit, but not bad. I definitely feel like my zits are coming back through. But all in all, I think it's a really good foundation. I can see why it's been around for 10 years. I'm super proud of myself for doing a decent shade match. I think even during like summer, I think as long as I bronze up and stuff, I still think the C3, the creamy natural, would still be a good shade for me. But it's a nice foundation. I think if you want it to be longer wear, if you don't want it to look as dewy, because once again I have no highlighter on my forehead, then I definitely think you're gonna have to do a little bit of prep work, which is totally fine. But it's a good medium coverage, lightweight, skin-like, natural finish foundation. So I definitely think it's worth the money. Like I said, I definitely recommend checking out Amazon first before buying it from their website directly, because it's pretty expensive on their website. But it's a good foundation, and I'm glad I have it, and I will definitely get a ton of use out of it, because even though I'm looking kind of oily, it's still very lightweight. So I'm pretty impressed with it. So thumbs up. I definitely recommend it. It's a good foundation. So yeah. Anyway, there we go. That is the end of my review. I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up and share it. Let me know down below in the comments if you remember using the L'Oreal True Match. Do you still use it? Are you going to give it another go? What are your thoughts about this foundation? I would love to know down below. And of course, you are more than welcome to follow me on my social media. I have Facebook and Instagram. It's at Budget Glam Babe. I will go ahead and link this down below. It'll be this shade, but there's a whole bunch of different shades. It will be an Amazon affiliate link. You're welcome to use it. Definitely don't have to. It's just there for ease of shopping. But yeah, don't go anywhere quite yet. Another video should start autoplaying here very shortly. Or you can always click on one of the ones that will be popping up around the screen here in just a sec. But yeah, I'll see you here.